Man, this one looks real expensive. You should buy this, she says, like laying on the weight thing. She's like flopping over it and her arms are dangling off. She's looking directly at you. This was real expensive. You should spend like $100 extra on this.
It's a tiny little minnow.
No, it's really expensive. This is like the most expensive minnow I've ever seen. That's amazing. It's probably delicious. You should buy it. Then you buy it and you eat it and you're like, that wasn't very delicious at all. That was just a minnow.
Hey Dredge, I'm Time, he's Cable. Last time we just kind of were going around here a little bit because we couldn't figure out what to do. Turns out I needed to upgrade my boat more so I could actually get the nets, so I did that off screen. And I can go buy those now.
Is that allowed to do things off screen?
Yeah.
That won't get us in trouble.
It's 100% legal, trust me.
If you were to try to submit this VHS tape to the world record book, would they accept it because you did it off screen? Just trust me, guys, I did it.
Yeah, they definitely would.
Here's my speed run of Dredge, and then it's you starting up, and then 5 seconds later, just jump cuts to the end of the game. Like, I did it. Here's my video proof.
Wow, you're so good at the game.
Wow. Oh my God.
Incredible.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I am gonna have to put this rod away though, just fine. Net. I have the net now.
Is it a tiny net for comedic effect?
It is a basic net.
That sounds pretty tiny.
It does sound fairly tiny.
I'd expect a basic one to be kind of small.
Okay. Figured it would be under here, yeah. So then I just kind of drive around with it, I guess.
Is that just like an automatic thing, or does it have a thing?
Yep. It just kind of it just kind of goes.
Wow. This is just cheating. I'm gonna report you.
I think that is what I needed to get the next
You're doing it. You're doing
quest
it.
thing, so I am doing it. I'm doing the boat. Watch out for that.
Can you dredge up the giant squid face that's underneath the water up there? Oh, I see you deploy.
Yeah, just kind of.
I thought it was like a constant thing that was happening no matter what.
No, it kind of goes in and out. All right, researcher. Hello, researcher. I've got the last one. Maybe.
But
Where did
first,
it
I
go?
need to dress your dog, Pat.
Hello? Oh, I see. It's in the... I see.
You need to buy another one 'cause it's gonna break.
I assume I can repair it.
Oh, so it's like a crab trap
Yeah, kind of.
for trapping crabs.
Yeah. Except for it's for trapping other things than crabs.
So it's not what I said. Got it.
Thank you. Looks like you've caught all the surface specimens I need. But yes, I do need some from deeper down, but that's going to be a problem.
Oh, baby?
Why is that a problem? I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect those samples, but while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully. I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on the reef at night. I mean, I've been out here a couple times at night and it's been okay.
I just kind of get red eyes. Other than that, it's kind of just regular fish.
I guess I get a little sleepy, but it's fine.
Nothing that a 5-hour energy drink can't fix, right? She's like, what the hell are you talking about?
What's that?
He's just vibrating as he says this. With huge red eyes.
Yeah, he's really good at it. He's been awake for 30 hours, but it's okay.
I say that like it's a point of pride. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me, research lady? I've been awake for 3,600 hours.
3,600 hours.
Like, wow, you shouldn't even be alive after that.
Why are you alive after that?
Then he's just like, why am I still? Then he does a little chin scratching emoji when he looks up in the air. He's like,
Oh, wait a minute. I should be dead. And then he just falls over.
And then he just fades away.
And now I can pick up the stuff from the laboratory. Inspect the equipment on the table. After some searching, you find the prototype parts that the researcher needs to assemble the sampling device. It's a prototype parts. It's a jumble of wires and winches. Wow.
I can tell because it says prototype part on the side.
Yeah, they're handily labeled. I stowed the prototype parts on board. Where do you want to look? Nowhere. I'm good now. Thanks. Oh, hi.
Maybe a
Hello.
Savage barracuda.
It thrashes about ruinously, jaws snapping and tearing its own flesh apart, a body sundered by a ravenous hatred. They're so pleasant, all of these fish in this area.
I'm just gonna start tearing and jawing around, and if I get caught, it's my fault, says the barracuda.
It's my fault, yeah.
As you hold it by like the very tip of its tail and it just
Ow.
flings around. Oh, watch out, there's a giant ass monster down there.
Oh.
You okay? Why'd you stop there?
She said to go out in the day because the thing wouldn't attack, so I thought it wouldn't attack during the day.
Well, it certainly attacked you during the day.
It definitely did attack me during the day, yes.
We've run some tests and it turns out you don't have that barracuda anymore.
Oh no.
I think.
I shouldn't, yeah.
Aw.
Heck. Dang it.
Aim it.
I unsaw that cool barracuda.
I can feel the memory fading away in my brain.
Oh, weird. I remember the giant squid killing me.
I can feel it fading away with my understanding of elementary school math. Now I know long division and multiplication, but I can't do addition or subtraction. Because it was just elementary school math.
Yeah, just elementary school. Just a regular big barracuda this time. Sad.
Strong understanding of geometry. Don't really understand what 1 + 1 is, though.
Really good at calculus, but subtracting, don't know about that one.
He can do like extremely complicated multiplication subtraction equations, but if it's just 1 + 1, he can't figure it out. He's like, where's the rest of the symbols? How do I, what? I don't know, this is like weird alien magic.
Opal earrings.
What are you actually trying to get from this squid's territory?
There's a something in the middle there I need to fish up, which I think is probably one of the treasures for the definitely not the devil.
Yeah, you have to fish it up, or do you have to troll it up? Or?
I have to get the abyssal fishing equipment for it, I think.
Well, then what were you even trying to do over here earlier when you got killed?
I was trying to get there's like a bunch of debris out there over towards where he is, and I was trying to fish some up so I could do more upgrades, but
Oh, okay.
it's fine. Barracuda.
Would you like this iron plate that I found? You might want to buy it before it turns into a rust.
No, it's fine. It's a silver plate. It's gonna be okay.
But that's worth like 10,000 yen.
I don't know if they use yen here.
We trade in seashells only. Our economy's kind of... We're not really sure what anything is worth, honestly.
We just kind of, you know, what feels right.
And by feel, I mean they hand me a sack, and I'm like, yeah, that feels good and happy. You can have what you're asking for. I'll take this. I bet I could thwap a fish with this real good and it'd die, and I get to eat it.
I'm not gonna check what's in here, but...
She says, reaching over the deck and just thwapping a fish in the water and eating it. Well, done with this one, she says, just then dropping the sack into the water and letting it float away. Till next time somebody shows up to buy something from me. Whatever, weird lady.
Silt filtering trawl net. A large trawl net.
Oh, baby.
Well, I could go replace the one I just got with this new one already.
You do whatever you feel is right, because I'm going to be honest, I've kind of lost track of exactly what we're trying to do. Other than trying to get stuff for the devil on Devil Creek, right?
Yeah, well, it's all in service to to getting things for the devil?
I went to Devil Isle and went to Devil House and met the devil. He was like, I need you to get these devil things for me. And I was like, I'm starting to think you're the devil.
Just a small hunch. Are you the devil?
Then he poked me in the gut with his pitchfork and he was like, shut up and get my stuff.
You have to tell me if you're the devil. That's the rules. I'm pretty sure.
It's in the Hell Constitution.
Okay, I'm gonna rest.
Ah, but you see, I have to tell you I'm the devil if it's in hell, but I don't have to tell you if we're in hell. Where's the trick? So you can't say that because you don't know if we're in hell or not.
But, well, I mean, I can just ask you if you're the devil, and if we're in hell, you have to tell me, and if we're not in hell, you don't have to tell me. And so, if you tell me we're not in hell, and if you don't tell me we are in hell.
Damn it, this one's good. Can't believe he saw through my loophole trick. He's like, I think this guy might be better than me. Says the devil, scratching his chin, turning away.
Oh, yeah. Crabs.
Crabs.
You're gonna just U-turn right back around and sell those crabs.
You just sold me the net that I caught these with, and they were like 5 feet away. You could have just done this yourself.
And no, see, these were in a crab trap.
Oh my god. Well, she has traps right there.
Yeah, I've gotta repair this one, I guess, but...
She's like, yeah, but I can't swim. I'm scared of you.
Which is why I live on it 24/7.
I never leave this little square. That's not even my boat. It just showed up one day, but there was nobody on it. And I was like, well, I guess it's just part of my deck now.
This is mine now. Thanks, ocean. You're still terrifying, but helpful.
I just sleep on the deck, like outside. I just lay on my back, staring up at the stars.
It's really rough when it rains.
Well, then I just roll over to the side.
And that does something, apparently.
Well, yeah, because that spot that I was in got wet. This spot isn't as wet yet, so I'm gonna lay on this side.
I could just go sleep in the cabin, but
What's a cabin? She doesn't sail, remember? She just stays on that little square, so she doesn't know. That's why when she fixes things, quote unquote, with her wrench, she just thwaps them.
I mean, it does work, to be fair to her. I got the thing.
A gun up there. I thought it was like a giant pair of binoculars. It was on the side of the thing. There's like a gun
right
turret.
here, yeah.
It looked like somebody had like a giant pair of binoculars for a second to me.
Just sticking out. They've got like a little bit of a helmet on at the top of it.
A person's looking through one lens. The dog is looking through the other.
Oh. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depth. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. I need to switch some things around for this.
That's just a hefty ass fishing hook, then, is it?
Yeah, it's just kind of a bigger one with a longer.
Is that even gonna? You have to put it in the far right.
Yeah, I just got to move this over, but it's gonna
Move over that ring that you sell.
Yeah. And then whoop, right, yeah, move that.
Why don't you just wear that ring?
There we go.
Like in your nose.
Now, I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking, or enrage it. I'm not that... That sounds like a distinction we kind of want to make before I start using it.
You might die using this, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Did you test this at all?
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for science. You wouldn't try to stop the advance of science.
I mean, no, but I mean, I want to not die advancing science also.
Sounds like you want to stop the advance of science. I'm just going to say. Sounds like a lot of complaining and whining right now. Go die for science while I take notes from safe distance.
Very unscientific complaining and whining, by the way.
That's why I have glasses and I'm the scientist.
See this lab coat? It makes me a scientist. Do you have a lab coat?
Why does the back of your lab coat say kiss the cook?
Connected to the research outpost generator. You'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Okay. A complicated-looking piece of equipment with lights and a loudspeaker. You're not quite sure which way it should be facing. It needs to be attached to a generator. Great. Now take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve that equipment I gave you to catch some of these. Okay, so I need to... Yeah, okay.
Damn, look at the jaw on that one.
Yeah.
Looks like he's flexing.
Yeah, the amphipod and the snailfish I can't actually catch yet because this is just regular and I need ones that go into Haddle. So we're gonna have to do some upgrading.
Oh baby, that seems like most of the game.
Yeah. Research. I can research this thing now, which I need.
Neat.
No,
No, you can't. You need a part.
don't have a research part, apparently.
Why'd you lie to me, Time?
I thought I had a research part.
I can't believe you would do this to me.
I need to keep you.
Let it rot away.
Yeah. I'll just go right back over there after this. And I got some stuff in my net.
Do those stay fresh because they're like in the net in the water? Or?
I don't know. I guess we'll find that out eventually. Hey, I got one. It's a little bit, parasite-y, but that's fine, right?
Might want to rub this off on your lab coat before you start biting it.
Don't let the dog get into it.
You come back and the dog has that mold on him.
Oh, no.
He's still like in that same static image. It just has the little growths and that's it. You let the dog eat it, didn't you? She's like, I don't know. Maybe I did.
What dog?
Yeah, this isn't a dog anymore.
It looks like a dog to you?
Dogs? They look like dogs to you?
Oh.
Watch out, it's a water spout.
It's a very angry tornado.
A water spout.
I am still going the complete wrong direction.
You need a coffee?
No, it's fine. I'm doing it. I'm gonna install the thing on the thing.
Putting things on things.
That is still chasing me, huh?
Yeah, it's a really mean water spout.
Go away, please. The researcher's repulsion machine could be connected to the outpost generator here. But what if I do it backwards?
Oh my god. Well, then it'll just have the opposite effect of what you want.
A small object rolls out from under the generator, covered in dried salt. Hey, I need that.
You do need that.
Activate the machine, yes. The repulsion machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top and an alarm begins blaring.
What has science done? Says the alarm.
It specifically says that very loudly.
What has science done?
The researcher said this should keep the creature at bay, for a time at least. But I want to research this thing. Yeah.
For a time, you say. Well, I'll spend that time over here just kind of making something, I guess. Just playing crabs.
And then I've got the fathomless winch.
Look at that big-ass thing underneath it.
Yeah.
What's that?
We'll find that out when I finish researching this one.
It looks like it has everything. Like, just extra. It's just got like 17 different rods hooked up to it.
Yeah.
Throw it out there, you'll catch something, right? I mean, that's the quality, not quantity option.
Yeah.
What if I just had like 9 fishing rods?
Oh, I gotta come out here at night, that's right.
And what if their hooks all combined into one knot under the water and then caught a superfish?
Oh, okay, I need to get the upgraded one installed before I can do that part. Are there even... Stop being so deep, fish.
Oh, baby.
I need to go to here. That's right. That's right, I know what I'm doing.
Are you sure?
I'm good at the video game. It's okay. I'm gonna blow this up.
You might need that.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
You come back later and one half is just skeleton huts instead now.
The huts themselves are skeletons, yes.
The huts themselves become skeletons. That's how dead that side was.
I don't know what coming in here even does for me, honestly.
It's gonna get you whatever this thing is. A Naruto headband plate?
Yeah. Several of them, in fact.
Oh, how much of a ninja are you? I've never watched that show.
I'm not much of a ninja. I'm the old fisherman guy, actually. I'm quite bad at being a ninja, actually.
You say that, but I mean, back in the day, Marines were like the elite soldiers. What if a, like, sailing ninja is the, like, best ninja? Because he's so sneaky, he can sneak up with you, sneak up on you in a boat.
he just has a boat the whole time.
The boat has a ninja mask on it. And it has a flag that says, "Shh, I'm a ninja."
And then you don't. It says to you're a ninja, so you don't acknowledge it. It's not allowed.
You look at it and you're like, I hate this stupid rule.
Okay, so I need. Oh, that's right. I was gonna go here. And then I researched the thing, but there it is. The bottomless lines. I will have to unequip my other one to use this. Yeah.
Such is life.
Yeah. It's also quite expensive, but oh well.
C'est la vie.
Put that away.
Put away this disgusting hook thing that I got out of an obelisk somewhere.
Yeah, it's fine. I should really go back and finish those other obelisks at some point, but
Go ahead and box this up, put it in my storage unit on the mainland. Come back to it later if I remember to.
okay.
And then like a week and a half later, he's like, I forgot to go to my storage unit again. God. Every week. I really got to get there. That stuff piling up here.
Okay, now I can go out and get the thing. Okay.
Whoops.
All right.
That was your fault. What do you mean, okay? Okay, I accidentally, maybe I crashed into the shoreline. I don't fucking, whatever.
I barely even bumped that.
Whatever, shoreline. F you then if you're gonna be like that about it. Says the increasingly drunk sailor. The big ass fish that out there.
Huh?
There's some big fish over there that you just passed. I don't even recognize that one.
Were they? Where?
Well, whatever. Just keep going, kid. Don't crash!
I'm good at the game.
Oh my God.
I'm good at the game.
This is your job to sail around, sailor man.
I mean,
Sailor man.
He did crash directly into the lighthouse the first night, so.
I guess.
Turn the thing on.
I can't believe you bumped it again and broke your troll.
Okay, let's get out there and do the thing then.
Sailor man. Do you think that when he gets on his boat, he does like a spinny like costume transformation like a Sailor Moon?
Yes.
Sailing adventure.
He goes from wearing regular clothes to having like the fisherman like overall suspenders.
He goes from being a regular guy to being a schoolgirl with a miniskirt to being a regular old drumpy man with fishing suspenders. In that order.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
Fingers of flesh hold teeth on their tips. A grasping grip that feels through the dark depths. Okay.
It can't be that effective at catching things because it no longer has eyes.
I mean, it lives way, way down where there's like no light anyway, I think, so.
Well, the regular one has eyes.
I guess it does, yeah. I got a giant amphipod.
Neat. What's an amphipod? Why is being giant noteworthy?
It's bigger than a regular one.
Oh. Apparently it is a crustacean of some kind.
Yeah. I'm gonna get several of them. And then I'm gonna go for the one that I actually is an objective. Oops.
An onion ring.
Yes. A jewel-encrusted band.
Well, I can't eat this. I'll try, but I don't think it's gonna work.
It might, my teeth might not do so good on it.
Then he eats it and crunches it down. He's like, wow, that actually worked.
It was pretty tasty too, actually. Surprisingly,
And
for
you get back to the devil and he's like, I can't believe you did this again.
now I have to reset time again.
Then he taps you on the forehead and you turn to dust. Like, oh god, every fucking time with the bracelet.
I gotta reset the whole scenario over again.
Then he goes to his computer that's just sitting, like his Alienware computer in the corner of his like dusty old manor, and he just hits like Control-Alt-Delete and just everything goes away. I like technology devil who has like a computer for all of his things.
Yeah. He's just simulating hell instead of like having an actual one.
I think we gave him that in like Pony Factory forever ago.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the devil at a computer programming shit.
A golden band, large enough to fit around a child's waist. All manner of gemstones are affixed to it, seemingly at random. That's pretty big.
It takes up as big, almost as much space as an entire anglerfish.
Yeah.
It takes up as many spaces as 2 giant amphipods, or whatever, amphipods. It takes up almost as much space as an entire human being and their luggage, actually.
Yeah.
You get there and it's like a hula hoop. And he's like, do you really need this? You say hula hooping it? Getting kind of a workout doing this.
Are you sure about needing this?
My coordination and my balance is getting better. The extra weight, because it's like made of metal, gives me a good old solid workout. I'm like sweating.
My abs are gonna be incredible.
Check out the sweat. You say like brushing your forehead and like flicking the sweat in his face. Check out the sweat that I'm working up. And the devil just looks at you while it runs down his face, just like half lidded and annoyed.
Okay, so one more of those. The loose
Doesn't
jaw.
the fish look a little weird and moldy to you, she says?
No, it's perfectly fine.
You come back to give her the last fish and she has the mold on her face.
I think this is actually the one.
That is the one because you could tell from his big ass mouth.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it in
You
here,
probably won't be able to fit it. You can put a couple of those into... I guess that we won't know until we know how big it is. Sure.
though. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we're good.
He's a little baby. Never mind. What a little baby.
He's only 3.
He's all jaw, no substance. You know what I'm saying? All bite, no bark. Wait a second.
He does have a lot of bite, though.
That is a big jaw. Is that a real fish?
I'm assuming all of these are real fish.
What's it called?
A loose jaw?
A loose jaw fish.
There's a whole bunch of those deep sea ones that just have big old mouths like that.
It's not like... Okay, so the game is exaggerating it. If this is the fish you mentioned, it has a big mouth, but it's like it's a long fish with like a flat bottom jaw that like sticks out.
Oh, I see. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? We'll hear the bad news. The bad news is the samples you retrieved from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. You don't say.
Get out of town. Get out of town.
What? No way. I've never seen a single mutant in my entire time here.
Are you pulling my leg? Are you yanking my chain? No. Capital H way.
The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem.
Turns out we're in hell.
Yeah, weird. Also, possibly in a simulation. Haven't completely verified that one yet.
I figured out both of these with a test tube. Are you impressed? And the dog's got red eyes because he's been up all night being like, oh my god, just clinks test tubes together. It's so dumb.
Somehow it works, though, as
I can
we've
talk
shown.
now, by the way. I'm a dog and I can talk.
Well, yeah, she just clinked a couple test tubes at him and he gained the ability to speak.
You just click test tubes at something and it does stuff. What has science done from the distance you hear?
Just every time she does it, that happens.
What a coincidence. Oh my god.
This all points to one thing. That thing in the basement is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings, immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Is my name gonna be on this research paper literally at all?
It's going to be like the Wasteland Survivor Guide.
Yeah.
Your name will be there as like a co-author. You're the one that went out and like bashed mole rats in the face with a stick, a smelly stick.
How many landmines do I have to step on in order to complete this research paper?
You come back just full of broken bones.
Hey, Doc,
That's
fix
a fun
me.
quest.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, Doc, fix me. And then she just clinks her test tubes and I'm fine.
Clink, clink. Blue, 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 blue. That's the sound. That's the sound it makes. The sound with my mouth is the sound that her test tubes make when they heal you.
Well, she actually makes that noise with her mouth, you see.
She goes clink, clink, blue, 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 blue. There, you're better. Now, f off. Go step on more landmines for science.
Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have
what?
this. Sorry,
The way you said that was very weird.
I was reading it very weirdly.
Not much to say thank you with.
I was having a little bit of problem reading that one. She opens the drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. This is something.
This is my diary. I hope you noticed the drawings I made of you.
Oh.
Oh my
They've got
god.
they're like really like extremely pretty with like sparkles on them.
These don't look anything like me. He's like a drumpy fisherman, but she drew him like the Chad, the stereotypical Chad.
Yeah.
It's like completely different person.
This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your
diary.
help. I'd recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. Wow. I got a plan for the future.
I wish it was a plan from the future. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
It says, stop killing the planet, idiot. Whatever, this sounds like bunk. Anyway, about that oil, let's start drilling, kids.
Oh wait, maybe there's oil underneath the big monster.
Maybe if we kill the monster and then compress it, it'll turn into oil, and then we can start drilling that.
Heck.
Step 1, how do we kill it? Step 2, how do we compress it into oil?
How long is that gonna take?
How long do I have to set this pressure cooker for? Before we have oil from this giant sea monster.
We're also gonna have to build a giant pressure cooker.
Whatever, that's easy. Man, this one looks real expensive. You should buy this, she says, like laying on the weight thing. She's like flopping over it and her arms are dangling off. She's looking directly at you. This was real expensive. You should spend like $100 extra on this.
It's a tiny little minnow.
No, it's really expensive. This is like the most expensive minnow I've ever seen. That's amazing. It's probably delicious. You should buy it. Then you buy it and you eat it and you're like, that wasn't very delicious at all. That was just a minnow. Is a minnow an anchovy? Are they two different things?
Maybe?
I've had anchovies before.
I am not sure.
Are they different things? No, not that.
Okay.
Stupid ass computer.
Okay. Now then, I'm gonna teleport back to the devil and talk to him about this bracelet, I guess, and then he'll, I assume, send me off to one of these other two areas. Where's my teleport? Here we go. Poof. And we're back. Hi, devil.
They are not the same thing, it seems, but I guess they might be similar.
Yeah. Just kind of little fish, I guess.
I don't know for sure. I'm just kind of like glancing at the Wikipedia page for minutes. I might be missing it. I've had anchovies on crackers. That's kind of cool.
I still haven't tried them.
They're just fishy. They're just fishy tasting. Do you like fish sticks? Do you like fish flavored things?
Fish is okay. It's not like my favorite, but...
Well, if you like the flavor of fish, you'd be fine with anchovies. Just put some hot sauce on it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of omega, like whatever, for your brain, and a ton of protein, so it's pretty good. I've actually got like a can right now that I've been
Oh, yeah?
forgetting about for like who knows how long, but they're cans, so it's still good.
Yeah, it's fine. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due...
Transcends the mortal plane. You must pay me an angel dollars.
Oh, I don't
or
have...
as we call them in the beyond, wampums.
I don't have any of those, I'm afraid.
You want me to pay you in like shells and beads? Or... what are wampums shells or beads? Let me Google that next, kids.
Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the crimson book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled as though he's speaking through a thick haze.
It is in fact both.
Oh.
It is a shell bead of the Eastern Woodlands tribe of Native Americans. I love Native American culture.
Yeah. You hear a growling, crackling in your ears, as suddenly your vision flares and both of your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can...
What? My ears? What?
What?
Hello?
He's like,
What'd you say?
He's just like, I really hate it when this happens.
God damn it. Now I gotta get him two big ass, like spinny ass, twirly ass horns so he can hear what I'm saying.
Hold on, let me look up the ear healing spell.
He says, sitting down at his desktop and Googling it.
What is that?
Shut up. It's not meant for mortal eyes.
Hold on real quick. I just gotta, he just like types in and like in your eyeballs, he makes it blur out.
He just like sighs and just like slumps his shoulders and Googles how to cure stupidity. He just like stares at the results for a second, knowing there would be no answers.
Yeah. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the silty muck of the Twisted Strand's channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else?
I like how I'll mark a location on your map is just a video game thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, where have you ever heard, in your day-to-day lifetime, have you ever heard anyone say, I'll mark a location on your map outside of a video game?
Yes, all the time, actually.
Oh my, turns out I was wrong. Oh my god, that or I haven't lived like time has.
Every time I go anywhere and I talk to somebody and I get a quest from them, obviously.
And then your compass that you carry with you updates with like a little marker that you can follow.
Yeah. Doesn't yours?
Oh my, yeah, totally. Yeah, totally it does.
The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. What does banish do? The banishing...
I don't have a compass, guys. What the fuck is he talking about? Should I be calling somebody? Should I call somebody about this? The banishing words will provide you a temporary protection from most things. If spoken swiftly enough, they can be used defensively. Choose your moment carefully. The more they are spoken, the more they are understood.
What does that mean?
I literally... Were you not paying attention?
What is understanding them a bad thing?
Do you understand them? Period? Question mark? Period?
Maybe. I mean, I've never even heard them yet, so...
Is the answer no? If the answer is no, then shut up. You don't get it. Just stop trying to use that brain mush in your head. He says, sitting down and loading up goddamn League of Legends. Now get the f out. Go get the whatever I said. I already forgot. Whatever. It's been like 300 years trying to figure your punishment out. I've kind of checked out at this point. Go fish or whatever. I don't know. The one night I decided that's your punishment because fish sounds funny. Because it's a technically correct sentence just to say fish. Oh, fuck off. Go do it.
It hasn't been working out for me, but I mean, at this point, I've spent too much effort into it to go back and do it over again, so...
I wasn't paying attention. Why is this guy jungling? Why is he Get the fucking middle lane! I don't play League of Legends.
Of course the devil plays League of Legends.
I would 100% believe it. I hate League of Legends so much.
We're gonna alienate all of our League of Legends playing fans.
The one that might show up. All of the other ones that would potentially exist would be too busy playing League of Legends to watch the video.
Well, next time we're gonna have to go and look at that new location.